Sitting here with Joe Lives Neal. You're 7-0 as an amateur. You got one more fight coming up at the amateur level. After that, you're going pro. What prompted you to move up to pro?
My coaches, my family, my friends. Overall, it came to a point. I'm 8-0 actually. I'm 7-0 in California, and I'm 1-0 in Nevada, Reno. So my overall record is 8-0 at the amateur. It got to a point to where my coaches realized I was good. I'm good enough to go pro. I'm ready. I've been training every day. I'm training 5 hours a day, Monday through Friday, and I'm putting in work. And everybody have ideas about time.
You have one more amateur fight, like you said, December 15th at the San Jose Civic Center. What can you tell us about your opponent?
December 15th is going to be at the San Jose Civic Center, and I'm fighting some guy named, I think, Kevin Hernandez. He's 7-0. He's number 1 in Colorado. Like I said, I'm number 1 in California for the 145 weight class. It's going to be a great fight. That will be my last amateur fight, and that's supposed to be his. So it's going to be a great fight, man. I can't wait.
No fighter really wants to think about losing, and that's something you haven't experienced yet. How do you think you'd react if that were to happen in your last amateur fight?
Oh man, I thought about it, but it haven't really crossed my mind. Like I said, in my mind, like, I always have an ideal. I always think like, I'm going to win. I know I'm going to win. But like you say, it's always that, but what if? At the end of the day, man, I'm going to be back in the gym. I'll probably be back in the gym the next day. But regardless, me and my coaches know what our goal is, and that's for me to go pro, and I'm not going to lose this fight.
Talk about going pro. Is there an event or date that you have in mind for you're shooting for?
Oh man, well, right now, since like I am number 1 in California, number 2 in the nation, the thing is, like it's going to start off probably like 2013. But I want to get a great show, to showcase my skills, to showcase my image, to showcase my fan support, my family, my gym. And I bring a total package. I bring 200 to 300 people every fight. So I feel like I have a lot to offer whatever show I'm going to be fighting at for my pro debut.
You talked about being at 145. When you go to pro, is there going to be a weight change, or are you going to stay at 145?
I'm going to go down 135. I never wanted to lose too much weight in amateur. I feel like it wasn't necessary. So I only cut 5 pounds. I walk around 150, so I just cut about 5 pounds to fight, and that's about it. But as soon as I go pro, I'm going 135, and a lot of people better watch out.
What kind of adjustments do you feel like you're going to have to make once you go pro, or to succeed as a pro?
I say train harder, more time in the gym, just more dedication, and just stay motivated and keep my mind strong and stay out of trouble. Continue to do positive.
All right. Your background is probably one of the more interesting stories. You grew up in foster care. You jumped around the houses. How was your past growing up? How's that helped you become the fighter that you are?
Oh, it's crazy, man. I grew up Oakland and Richmond, all over the Bay Area. Like I said, I've been to 12 different foster homes. So just growing up, it was kind of crazy. I had to prove myself in a lot of neighborhoods. Just moving into a neighborhood, like, who is this light-skinned guy? Who is this dude? But at the end of the day, it's like I earned my respect. I gained my respect. But it helped me a lot mentally. I had to develop to be strong, and like say, it made me strong in a lot of ways.
What do you have? Other 135ers at the professional level. What message do you have for them for when you turn pro?
Well, I just hope everybody. I think the crazy part is I feel like I'm one of the most popular MMA fighters in the Bay Area, and I'm only amateur. I think a lot of people know who I am, but they haven't really seen me. And I think once they do see me, I think a lot of people are going to be worried. As far as me coming out of Chris being BJJ, and it's going to be a lot of people. Like I said, it's going to be in trouble.
What can fans expect? Are they going to see the same intensity of Joe 9 Lives? Or
they're going to see more. Like I say, I only been doing MMA for about 2.5 years now, and that's a short amount of time to where I'm at right now. So I'm just growing every day. That's the great part about MMA. You're constantly learning. You're constantly growing. and I'm like still considered green in some areas, and so like I know it, and like I'm just excited about it because I'm just growing, I'm learning, I'm getting better, and like everybody in my gym who see me train every day, they see it also. So they're definitely going to see a more of a beast in me for sure.
All right, man.